Brian, let's talk about what we have here.
So these
I know you're excited. So these just, like, there was an embargo on these?
Right, they just came out today, and there's a lot of interesting things about these headphones that make them unique. First of all, they're from Dolby, and they're Dolby's first product ever.
I didn't realize that Dolby had never actually made their own
They
products.
are in all kinds of stuff.
Yeah.
They have audio and video technologies, some of the most cutting edge technologies that exist right now as far as home theater and even professional use, but they have never been in a product that they created themselves, and this is their first product. And it's a very interesting pair of Bluetooth headphones, not quite like your regular pair of headphones.
Yeah.
They being from Dolby, they're made for home use first. And so they do some really interesting things for that. One thing is they have these sort of buttons on the side that quick change between different paired devices. So it allows you to pair up to 8 devices at a time, but then these can be your quick device. So it's meant to be used in the home mostly. It's even got this little charging case here, so you can just set it down. This little charging pad,
That's really cool.
Yeah, and it plugs in, but it's kind of convenient. And then you can say you've got your TV connected here, and then you get your phone here, and maybe your iPad here. You just hit the button, you're watching TV, and then maybe you want to check out a YouTube video, hit the second button. You can switch really quickly, and that's the idea.
I like that idea a lot because, you know, I mean, for any kind of Bluetooth device, that's always the pain. It's,
right, repairing.
You know, repairing, unpaired, hold down the Bluetooth button.
Preferences.
Yeah, it's a real pain.
They really went at it as like a solution to that idea, and it has a lot of other features, like a ton of features. They have virtualization, which allows it to read the source that's coming in. It's got a Snapdragon processor, so it's got a quick processing thing.
Yeah, that's a
It reads the sound source and supposedly it adjusts the virtualization on the fly to give you sort of a virtual surround sound, and it works pretty well.
Wow.
Better than your normal stereo pair of headphones. It's not going to be like full-on surround, but it does give you a broader sound stage.
Have you tried it where it was doing that, or?
Yeah. I've watched Thor Ragnarok, and it's really fun. You get like sort of more movement.
You can hear the like whooshing around it.
And you get like
that's
some
cool.
resonance. And the other thing about them that I think maybe the most notable thing, well, there's two really notable things. One is they're $600.
Oh, dang.
So they're super expensive. But
That's a lot.
The other is that they are perhaps the most comfortable headphones I've put on. In fact, that's what I said in the review, because I just don't remember a pair of headphones that's comfortable. So you can sit back and watch a movie and you just kind of don't realize that you're wearing headphones.
I mean, that's something for you especially, since, I mean, this is a lot of what you do is reviewing headphones and different sound and audio.
Yeah, I've put on a lot of headphones, and there's a fair amount, but almost every headphone after about 3 hours starts getting you right here on the head.
Yep.
It starts hurting.
There or sore.
Yeah, or you get a little too tight on
your
ears. These really didn't do that for me the entire time I wore them. I wore them all day, and they didn't do that.
And this is, people are asking here, I just saw like somebody said Dolby makes stuff, which I know,
they
that's
do.
the same question I had. I didn't
got a little Dolby symbol on the side here, if you can see.
Yeah, so it's actually Dolby original headphones. They didn't go through somebody else to actually manufacture this stuff,
I mean, they may have had a different manufacturer, but it's their design. Yeah, just like Apple, they don't make their phones in their company headquarters, but so I'm not sure. I didn't get that deep into who makes them, but yeah, it's their design, their straight up product. So, but yeah, a few other interesting things about them. One thing is they can go on the go because they have active noise canceling. So you do have noise canceling. It's not as good as top noise cancelers like the ones like the Sony 1000 MX line. That's one of our favorite headphones. In fact, I think it's our top headphone right now.
Yeah, I think we've got, if you're ever interested too, we've got lists at digitaltrends.com or on our YouTube page.
Absolutely.
That runs down.
Best headphones, best wireless headphones, all that stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, these don't have that kind of noise canceling, but they do a really good job suppressing sort of like drone sounds, like plane, engines and stuff like that. But you'll hear like higher frequency stuff.
Annoying
like,
people on the bus.
You'll hear voices around you and stuff. So it's not like super noise canceling. But they also have a transparency mode, which we're seeing that a lot now with headphones, in which you can actually sort of hear the sounds around you, and it mixes it in with the music or the movie that you're watching.
Yeah.
It's a really nice transparency mode. It works quite well, and it goes all the way. There's an 11-point scale. It goes all the way down to.
So you can adjust it to however you want.
You can adjust it, and you can at 11. That's kind of their little spinal tap rap joke.
Right.
You can amplify sound, so it actually raises the level. And we've
Oh
seen
wait,
other
so you can
headphones.
listen into what other people are.
Yeah,
I mean,
gets even
that's
closer.
instantly what I think.
It's got a little microphone
I want to hear
array.
what that person's saying.
Yeah, absolutely. So, we've seen that before, but this one works pretty well. Sometimes it sounds like really synthetic. This one works pretty well. And it does affect the sound, but it's nice to be able to, I guess I didn't mention also, there's touch controls on the side, so it's really nice. Not only can you switch different sources really quickly, but on the side here, you can just sort of double tap and get noise canceling, double tap again and get transparency. So it worked for me at home. I was at home watching Thor. My wife came in. She was coming home from work, and I had been working from home that day. Double tap on the side. Hey, how's it going? What's going on? Still watching the movies, but I can talk to her at the same time.
But you can hear everything she's saying.
And then a double tap back, and she's gone for the most part.
Yeah.
So that's kind of a fun. It's really nice to have the controls on the side, and then of course there's an app which allows you to get deeper into the controls. So.
And the charging station is just this. How
yeah,
long is
it
the
plugs
battery
in,
life
but and that's another thing. Yeah, we wish they had more battery life. It's about 14 hours, so it's pretty good. But then some of those other ones you'll get about 30 hours, like Sony's latest 1000 MX3, I believe. I believe it gives you about 30 hours.
Now, price-wise, because I see this is definitely something people were saying. It looks like Dolby themselves are in here as well.
Yeah.
Talking about the price-wise. Now, how does this compare with other headphones that are?
So I believe the Sonys you'll get for about $350.
Okay.
But these do some other things. Again, you get the virtualization.
Yeah, the virtualization, I like that idea.
You also get something called head tracking, which is really interesting.
How does that work?
What that does, and that's something we're seeing with other headphones. I know of another headphone company that's doing it for gaming specifically. But what it does is, especially the Dolby specifically, what it does is it allows you to watch a screen for about 3 seconds or so. It'll click on to where you're watching. So if you're watching over here, it'll click onto that. And then, say you're sitting here with your headphones on and you turn your head, the audio is virtualized to stay here. So
wait, so it even
so
feels
your
like
stereo sound, your stereo panel or whatever, your virtual surround panel is over here, say, and then you turn your head, it's still over here.
So it's like it'll lessen the volume in this side.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if it even lessens the volume. Yeah, I suppose it does. It's like
that's an interesting feature.
That's something we're starting to see more and more. One problem with the head tracking is it really kills battery life.
Yeah.
So you wouldn't want to do it on a plane, but you could do it. You could do it at home, and you've got your charger right there.
What are the advantages of that, of having?
Well, so the way Dolby described it, I don't know if I would really use it that much in my daily life. It is a really interesting.
It's a neat feature, but yeah.
But the way Dolby described it is because the virtualization is really good. So if you hear, like, say, a doorbell ring, and you're not sure if it's on the TV show or in your house, you could turn and hear it again. Oh, it is from over here. The doorbell's on the TV shows here or whatever. Or you hear somebody yelling, and you don't know if it's like I was watching an episode of The Office, and I definitely had a moment where I was like, wait, is that in my house or not?
Yeah.
Like it was an episode where the fire truck comes because Ryan burns his pita.
Yes, that's right.
Toaster oven. One of my favorites.
Good episode.
But and the fire truck comes in. And it's you can really hear it. It feels sort of like surrounding you. And then there's like a radio going. And I was like, for a second there, I was wondering, is that radio happening in my house or is somebody talking to me? But it was on the TV show. So there are applications for that, I suppose. I don't know if I'd be using it all the time.
Yeah.
It is an interesting feature.
That is. I mean, it sounds like a lot of the features definitely something. The switching between Bluetooth. That's the one I'm going to where I'm automatically into that. Because
especially if you're a multiple screen user and you like to
multiple
watch
device,
TV.
multiple screens.
Yeah, of course you're going to have a TV with Bluetooth, or you're going to have to connect to a streaming device with Bluetooth. That's
I mean, more and more.
A lot of them
buying
do
something
have it.
New. It's
most of them are going to have it.
Yeah, we'll have that kind of ability. On your laptop or your whatever else you're on.
Absolutely.
Cool. Well, these are definitely interesting. I mean, the price is high.
The price is high. This is sort of for a niche user, somebody who's really got a way they want to hear their sound and a certain application.
Which makes sense. I mean, if it's a Dolby product, you're probably going to be a very big audiophile anyway.
Dolby products,
if you're going to be into this,
they're really, they really hit the home theater stuff. They really are for, generally for users that really care about their sound or really care about, their video. So.
Cool.
Yeah. And they also look pretty cool.
They do look cool.
They're a cool design. It's very minimalist and sort of stealthy, so I like that too.
Well, and we've got you've got your full review.
Yeah, we got a full
it's
review
up at Digital
on
Trends.
the site now.
talking about that. So yeah, really awesome. I like I don't know why the charging station is pretty cool to me.
Yeah, the charging station is kind of nice, and it's just sort of a classy way to always keep them out as well. And they do have a case too. We wish it was a hard case, but they do have
I was going to say, that's something, if I'm going to pay that much for headphones,
it'd be nice to have a hard case.
Like a titanium case for it.
Well, but again, they're sort of like, hey, you can travel with them, but they don't fold up. They're not necessarily
you're not really supposed to.
Travel. Well, you totally can, and I think it's more like for your daily commute, but you're probably not like, if you're Mr. Travel, I don't know if they're the right headphones for you. So.
Mr. Travel.
I'm Mr.
Look
Travel.
at Mr. Travel over there.